Welcome to Blended Healing. I am excited for this class. When I tell you that I worked all the way up into the last moment, making sure that I got everything right for you, to hopefully, prayfully, that everything goes smooth. Hey, Tiara Love, I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. I'm excited. We're going to play a little music until we get a little bit more people in here. All right, so just bear with me. You know, we're speaking positivity. We're not going to speak negativity. But let's get our mind right, okay? Let's get our mind right and set the tone. For today. This is one of the first steps. Even though you've been going through the process of forgiveness, every morning I've been giving you a different mantra, a different subject that we've been talking about. And I told you all to make sure that you pay attention to those morning affirmations and forgiveness, because every single topic that I mentioned is everything that we will be covering in this class. So here, let me set the expectation for you. But before we do that, let's set the tone a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and talk to y'all for a little bit. All right? Blessings, D. Hey, Jeej. Thanks for checking in, Jeej. We're gonna set the tone for y'all. We're gonna set the tone. Here we go. Welcome to Blended Healing. Today, we're going to be talking about a very serious subject. We're talking about forgiveness. Like I said to you earlier, we have been going through all of the different subject matters every morning, unbeknownst to you. That every morning that we've been going through this process, what's been happening is that all of those subjects, that's why I told you to pay crystal clear attention in the morning at 7 a.m. Because every morning I was giving you a subject that we will be covering here in this course. This course is going to be a journey or a pathway through healing, through forgiveness. So I want to thank you for showing up for yourself today, because this is very needed at this time. Very needed at this time. So let me get to the copyright disclaimers, and then we're going to start. All right? All right, y'all. Okay, why are we here today? Today we'll be starting over on the path of, let me get me down. You know I'm technically challenged sometimes. Let me get this down. Hey, y'all. So we're here today because we're starting with an important subject. How or I forgive myself. We're going to start this process. This is what I need you to do if you don't have it already. I need you to get yourself a glass of water or a bottle of water. I want you to have an open mind. We will be working in this segment. I need you to have a journal ready as well as a pen. If you have not got those items with you now, take the opportunity to do so. I will not be looking at the chat once this presentation begins, because this is definitely going to be participatory, very participant oriented. Okay. So I'm going to be walking through this with you. So once you start this process, you're going to be getting an assignment every Friday when we meet, and every Wednesday. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be instructor-led on Wednesday or just do a pre-recording for you in order for you to just follow the process. Once you start getting engaged in it, you're going to do this as rote. I need you to make a commitment to yourself to carve out of your day either 30 to 60 minutes a day for a commitment to yourself as you go through this process. Ashe? Ashe. So, let's see. Okay. All right. We're going to go through this process. Everybody got everything? Let me know. Y'all ready? Let me know if y'all ready. Ashe. Great. So let's begin. Welcome to Blended Healing. Today, we will be going through part 2 of healing through forgiveness. I call for the courage and the freedom to be myself, to forgive myself and to forgive all others. You are here at the right time, at the right moment. Everything that happens to me is a part of the plan for my awakening, including those challenging events that force me to shift out of my passivity and self-limiting behavior patterns. From the depth of my soul, I call out for growth. I pray to be released from my burdens and to discover and express my gifts. From deep within my pain, I call for peace. From deep within my codependency, I call for courage and the freedom to be myself, to forgive myself, and to forgive all others. Forgiveness is not easy. It's the most important inner work you can do within your mind and heart. It is imperative that you learn how to keep your energy clear. The practice of forgiveness is your ticket to clarity, vitality, and freedom. You will learn through this process to forgive everyone for everything, including yourself. In the process of forgiveness, you will discover something extraordinary. You will discover peace. I implore you to come out of the darkness and into the light. Clear your mind and heart to create the space necessary for you to live with more love for yourself and for others. Make the commitment now. If you are ready to stop feeling bad, to stop being wounded, to stop wondering why, This is that. Stop holding grudges and stop giving yourself reasons and excuses to be, to do, and to have less than you desire. This is not easy, but it's doable. Today, we will be going through our first real lesson on how to forgive myself for judging myself. The forgiveness practice is all about forgiving you. This is the most self-loving, self-honoring, self-affirming gift you can offer yourself. It is the logical place to start because self-forgiveness opens the heart and mind to greater possibilities. Until you have forgiven yourself, you will have the courage and the compassion to forgive anyone else. You cannot unsee what you have seen. You cannot unhear what you have heard. What you can do is stop wishing that has happened had not happened. Forgiveness is a spiritual laxative. It eliminates long-held mental and emotional toxins. Regardless of how bad or wrong or unforgivable you or your behavior has been. You deserve to be and can be forgiven, no matter how hard, challenging, frightening, unjust, or difficult an experience may seem. Self-forgiveness is the path to recognizing that everything is just as it needs to be and was just as needed to be in order for you to heal, grow, and learn. Gratitude. So today we'll be going over the forgiveness process guidelines. This is something that you're going to be doing on a daily basis. I need you to find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed for at least 30 to 60 minutes a day. If you would like to split it in half, that's entirely up to you. If you would like to do 30 in the morning, 30 in the evening, up to you. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, it's entirely up to you. What you put into this practice is what you're going to get out of it. Let me say that again. What you put into this practice is what you're going to get out of it. We need you to make sure that you begin by stealing your mind for at least 5 minutes. In the description of this presentation, I have given you the link to the Stillness Meditation. I find it very helpful. After you listen to that, it runs about roughly 7 minutes. Once you finish that, then you're going to read the forgiveness prayer twice. Once to yourself and one time aloud. Okay? So the prayer, hearing the prayer will align you with the Holy Spirit, as it is the presence of the Creator that responds to our slightest request. So in order to help you through this process, we are going to start with the Stillness Meditation. Please find a comfortable place where you can sit or lie, whatever makes it easier for you. So let's get our head and our mind right as we enter into the Stillness Meditation. Ashe. Ashe. In the forgiveness process guidelines, number 2 is talking about the stillness meditation. I am going to play it for you on this recording beginning now. Please find a comfortable place. Ashe.
Stillness meditation. This guided meditation is offered to support you in creating stillness within your mind and body. Stillness is a state of being quiet or calm, directing your focus and attention to the source of life within you. In order to receive the full benefit of this meditative experience, it is recommended that you listen during a time and in a place where you will not be disturbed for 5 to 7 minutes. For this meditation, you may sit comfortably in a chair or you may lie down. We begin with an intention to stay awake, aware, and alert throughout the entire meditation. This intention now moves through your entire being so that every aspect of you knows to cooperate with you and the process. Begin by getting comfortable. Shift your position, move your body, so that you feel fully supported by the chair you are in or the foundation you are laying on. Take a deep cleansing breath by inhaling slowly through your nostrils and exhaling fully through your mouth, making the sound again. Long, deep, slow inhale. Now drop the breath with the sound. Once again, a long, slow, deep inhale. Now drop the breath and relax. And now we begin. Allow your body to relax, beginning with your feet. Allow a feeling of relaxation to fill your feet until they feel heavy, loose, and relaxed. Relax your ankles, your lower legs, your knees. Allow the relaxation to continue, moving into your upper legs and thighs. Allow the muscles of your legs to completely relax, feeling very heavy and relaxed. Relax your hips and pelvis and all of the surrounding muscles. Feel your stomach and lower backs relaxing, the muscles giving up their hold. Feel the relaxation in your chest, back, and sides, feeling very relaxed, very heavy. Let your hands relax all the way from your fingertips to your wrist. Feel your lower arms relaxing, letting go. Relax your elbows and upper arms, loose and heavy. Relax your shoulders, feeling them lowering slightly. Finding a comfortable, relaxed position, free from tension. Allow the muscles in your neck to relax, letting go. And relax your face and head. Feel your entire body relaxing even more deeply, becoming completely relaxed, limp, heavy, comfortable. Now turn your attention inward, relaxing even more deeply inside. Find your breath, the rhythm of your inhale and your exhale. Listen. Find your breath as it moves in and out. Relax is nothing for you to do. There is no one you must be. Just listen and relax. Listen. Just listen. Feel the stillness of your body. The stillness of the place you occupy. Listen. Just listen. All is well. All is still. Now bring your awareness back to your body by taking a long, deep inhale. Now drop the breath with the sound. And again, long, slow, deep inhale. And drop it. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And give your body a nice big stretch. Stretching everything, allowing the energy to reintegrate into your body. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyelids. Find something familiar in the room. Focus your gaze on it. Take a deep breath in and drop the breath. And know that you can return to a state of stillness anywhere, at any moment, by just relaxing and listening. Be blessed.
Ashe. How does everybody feel? Did that help? I know I feel a little bit more relaxed. Very much relaxed. Welcome, Erica. Welcome. Kershawn, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. As we continue, as I had stated previously, this is the forgiveness process guideline. If you did not get or receive a copy of the pre-work for this class tonight, this is your opportunity to take a picture of this page. Or you can watch it on the rewind, the replay, and catch the information. We proceed. After you read the forgiveness prayer twice, remember that I gave you an emotional triggers list, meaning that this list, you're going to scan over it. It's not for you to read, it's for you to scan. And whatever words jump out at you, you're going to take it and write those words in your journal. So this will help prepare you to dig into your consciousness and give your permission to be radically honest with yourself, about yourself. This is about you. This is about me. This is about us. Healing. Using your journal, I'm going to give you 12 forgiveness statements. Each time you write a forgiveness statement, you're going to fill in the blank with the most heartfelt thought or memory to access your innermost thoughts and beliefs. Now I'm going to go back to the emotional trigger list. After you write those words down that trigger you, I need you to drill down to just 3 of those words. 3. Okay? All right, let's proceed. Number 6, you're going to record any additional insights and breakthroughs in your forgiveness journal. Making an entry, saying reflections, because that will be your last page that you'll be doing each and every day. If at any time you feel overwhelmed, listen to the Stillness Meditation again before attempting to complete the practice. Once your practice is completed for the day, I gave you another link within the description to listen to the gratitude meditation. Because this gratitude meditation is going to help restore yourself back to balance, okay? So it's important. You're going to complete the day's practice by spending at least 5 to 10 minutes in quiet reflection or listen to gentle meditative music. But most importantly, make sure that you do something good for yourself that day. We are going to read this prayer silently first. Then I'm going to go back, and then we're going to read the prayer out loud together. Okay? Begin. We will now read the prayer of forgiveness together out loud. Today, I ask for and open myself to receive the strength, courage, and compassion required to forgive myself. I forgive myself for all of the perceived sins, faults, mistakes, and failings. I forgive myself for every thought, belief, behavior, perception, and emotion that I had told myself is bad, wrong, unjust, unloving, and displeasing to you, divine. I forgive myself for every hurt, judgment, condemnation, unkind, or unloving thought, belief, and perception I have held about or against myself. I forgive myself for any behaviors, habits, or actions motivated by unforgiveness, the unwillingness to forgive myself. I forgive myself with compassion and love. I ask for, accept, and claim divine's forgiveness today, believing and knowing that because I have asked, I have received. I am so grateful. I let it be, and so it is. Ashe. These are the emotional trigger words. I want you to scan this list now. I will read a couple and then we're going to move on to the next page. Scan this list and write down any word that jumps at you, okay? Abandon, absent-minded, bad, being judgmental, carelessness, cheated, attachment, attacked, burdened, busyness, criticism, criticize, cynical. Next group of words that I need you to scan through. Deceitfulness, deception, deceptive, egotistical, embarrassed, emotions, failure, fake, false, drama, dread, dreaming, excuses, exploited, extremist, foolishness, forgetful, fragmented, frightened. Scan the list, see what jumps out. Next set of words. Grief, guilt, gullible, heartache, heartbroken, heartsick, impulsiveness, inaccuracy, inadequate, jealousy, judged, judgmental, lack of commitment, lack of confidence, lack of creativity, lying, justifying limitations, isolation, irritated. The next set of words: malnutrition, narrowness, needing to please others, obligated, obsessions, pain, perfectionism, persecuted, put upon, put down, overwhelmed, numbed out, mortified, misunderstood, melancholy. Our next set of words: rage, rebellion, regret, sarcasm, scattered, stupid, suffering, tortured, terrified, tired, traumatized, trapped, struggling, stuck, stupid, suspicious, running away. Our next group of words is ugly, unappreciative, vengeful, weak, weary, worn out. After you scan this list, I want you to write down the words that jumped out at you. If you have done so already, you're ahead of the game. I need you to look at the words again and again until you narrow them down to 3 words. I'm going to stop there. Let me know when you get to your 3 words. When you're ready, I will be waiting for the first 3 people to tell me that they're ready so we can move on. So please put a 1 in the chat if you are ready, and then we could proceed forward. If you need more time to narrow this list down, like I said, this is a working document. This is something that you can do on your own. We are just going over this so you know what to do. Thank you, Tiara. Thank you, Gigi. Hello, Easy. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. I'm waiting for one more person to put a 1 in the chat. Thank you, D. We'll be going forward now. We're now going to be concentrating on your journal. So now's the time to turn the page in your journal after you put your 3 words in. These sentences, you're going to use the word number 1 out of the 3 from your emotional trigger list in the above sentences. You're going to construct these sentences as you see fit. This section that should be in your journal, and I will read them out loud. I forgive my mind for thinking. That is the title of this page. Number 1, I forgive my mind for thinking my body is, and whatever you fill in. Number 2, I forgive my mind for thinking my body is not. Number 3, I forgive my mind for thinking my body should be. Number 4, I forgive my mind for thinking my body should not be. Ashe. Are you ready for number 2? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to move on, please. Just get the sentences down. You can fill in this sentence later, okay? We're going to move on because the majority of you received this already. Thank you, Gigi, for putting the 1 in. Can I get 2 more to say we can move forward? Thank you, Tiara. I need 1 more. Thank you, Tarot, for the soul. Next, turn the page in your journal and write these down. The subject is, I forgive myself for judging. Number 1, I forgive myself for judging myself as. Number 2, I forgive myself for judging myself as not. Number 3, I forgive myself for judging myself for. Number 4, I forgive myself for judging myself not. Use the word number 2 from your emotional triggers listing into these above sentences. Ashe? Put a 1 in the chat if we're ready to move on. I'll go with the first 3 who say that we're ready to move on. Again, you can do this in your time when you have time to put the effort into it. I would rather have you put the effort into it than to rush do it now. Thank you, Tiara. Thank you, Dee. I'm looking for one more. Thank you, Erica. Moving forward, the last set. The subject is, turn the page, the subject is, I forgive myself for believing. Number 1, I forgive myself for believing myself to be. Number 2, I forgive myself for not believing myself to be. Number 3, I forgive myself for believing that. Number 4, I forgive myself for not believing that. Use your third and last word from your emotional triggers list in the above sentences. Like I said, you can do this on your own, or like I said, I'd rather you spend the time so you can put the thought and feelings into these sentences. Let me know if I can move forward. Please put a 1 in the chat if I can move forward. Also, at this time, if you have your bottle of water or your glass of water next to you, this is about to get intense. So I want you to please, thank you, Gigi, thank you, Tiara, and thank you, Erica. We will move forward. Please take a drink of water at this time. We're just setting the stage. We're going to be entering to the tapping portion. This is interactive. This is what we're going to do together. Ashe? All right. Everybody had their water? It's about to get real, y'all. It's about to get real. All right. This portion of the forgiveness tapping process, these are the things that you need to do on a daily basis. Number 1, identify what the issue is around I forgive myself. After you identify the issue, rate how intense that is to you from a scale of 1 to 10. After that, you're going to be either writing a clearing resistance reversal statement, or I have given you one until you get comfortable in writing your own. I will also provide you the setup statement or once you get into the process, you can create your own. We will then be going through the tapping sequence. After the tapping is done, you're going to recheck the intensity level. Ashe? Ashe. Whew. Hope everybody's feeling okay. Let's move some energy, y'all. I forgive myself. Identifying the issue. After you wrote out your 12 forgiveness statements, the specific self-forgiveness issue or issues that you want to work on are becoming increasingly clear. That's why I had you narrow it down to 3. Give that issue a name. So whether you're new at tapping or not, be sure to review the tapping process to refresh your memory. That you can find in this presentation as well as the previous one, the intro, which is more in depth. So if you're not familiar with that, please go back and review the intro to Healing Through Forgiveness. All right? Then you'll be ready to tap into your self-forgiveness. Find a comfortable place, okay, y'all? Once you get that written down, or you know what that is and you put a name to it, you're going to rate the intensity level for that issue now. How does that on a scale from 0 to 10? I said 1 to 10, where 0 represents the complete freedom from disturbing thoughts, like it doesn't really bother you, or 10 is the most intense, which means that these thoughts are driving me crazy. You're going to rate the intensity of the thought, the judgment, and the belief you have about forgiving yourself. No matter how small or how big, things that seem unforgivable to you. That will be your next step. So you can go anywhere between 0 and 10. This rating intensity level before you start the tapping is important. There's a lot of emotions dredging up right now. I need you to be kind to yourself. We move on. Number 3. Number 3 is the clearing of the resistance and the reversal statement. You can use the statement that I have provided for you below, and you're going to do this 3 times. The karate chop point. The karate chop point is taking your left hand up, and then you're going to take 4 fingers from your right hand and you're going to tap on the side of your hand. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. In the beginning of this section, where the video was when we were saying tapping, that is the karate chop point. All right. We're going to do this together. We're going to repeat this statement 3 times. Okay? Out loud. I'll read it out loud so you can concentrate on what you're doing. Okay? Ashe. All right. Everybody ready? Okay. On the karate chop, let's begin. I will speak it and you're going to do this. Okay? All right. And I'm going to do it with you. We begin. Start tapping. Even though There is a part of me that is resistant to forgiving myself, even though I say I want to, and then I don't. I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Repeating, even though there is a part of me that is resistant to forgiving myself, even though I say I want to, and then I don't. I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Last time. Even though there is a part of me that is resistant to forgiving myself, even though I say I want to, and then I don't. I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Stop tapping. Take a deep breath. Do you feel that energy shift? Ashe? Yeah. You're clearing resistance by doing that. Understood? I feel that very deeply. Take a deep breath in your nose and let it drop. Let's continue with moving energy. We're going to be talking about the setup statement. You're going to use the setup statement that follows or the one that you have written for yourself. When you get to a point where you know how you can write this, then you could do one on your own. We're going to do this with the karate chop point again. We're going to do it 3 times. I will read it out loud so you don't have to. Just concentrate on the tapping. The karate chop point again. Let's go. Start tapping. Even though I need to forgive myself, I want to forgive myself. And I have a divine opportunity to forgive myself. I still don't believe I deserve to be forgiven. Yet I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Again, even though I need to forgive myself, I want to forgive myself. And I have a divine opportunity to forgive myself. I still don't believe I deserve to be forgiven. Yet, and have a divine opportunity to forgive myself. I still don't believe I deserve to be forgiven. Yet I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. I forgive the screen acting up. Here we go. We're going to continue. Next, feel that energy. I want you to take a deep breath. We are now going to go through more in-depth tapping at this time. We'll be doing 3 rounds. We're going to go through each of the 10 meridian points. I will read the tapping script for you. Once you get into the process deeper, you can create your own script based upon your forgiveness statements. Okay? So you can either do that. If you create it, know that you're more laser focused on your tapping intention as the different dimensions of your healing process will unfold. Please, at this time, take a deep breath in your nose. Release. Please take a sip of water. You are moving energy. Please take a sip of water. Thank you. All right. Let's move this energy. I will read the statement. Please, you can, if you can, repeat with me. I will be doing it slow enough, I hope, so you can repeat it to me. So you're putting that intention into your tapping. All right. Let's go. I am here to show you what the energy points are, just to get you real familiar what we will be doing. We will be doing the eyebrow. The eyebrow. That is the inner, when I say eyebrow, it's the inner part of your eyebrow. You're going to be tapping with the 4 fingers of each hand in sequence and tapping. When I say side of eye, that is the end of your eyebrow. You're going to tap there with both hands. When I say under the eye, you're going to be tapping underneath the eyes. When I say under the nose, you just need one hand to tap under your nose. When I say under, or if I say chin, you're going to tap right underneath your bottom lip. When I say collarbone, you're going to be tapping right at your collarbone, okay, with both hands. When I say wrist, you're going to tap your wrist together. So if you have a bracelet on, you might want to push it up or take it off, okay? You're going to be tapping the inner side of your wrist together. When I say under breast or liver, it is technically underneath your breastplate. So you're going to tap underneath your breast with both hands. When I say crown of head, you're going to take both hands and you're going to tap on the top of your head. Ashe? Did I lose anybody? We're good? Are you understanding me? Are you following me? Can you hear me? Is everything good? Did I lose anybody? Is everybody all right? Okay. I see we're losing people, but that's okay. Let's move on. All right. All right. Wonderful. Okay, y'all. Y'all ready? All right. We're going to go through the 10 meridians. We're going to be doing 3 rounds. Let's begin. Eyebrow. I feel guilty and ashamed about some of the things that I've thought, said, and done. Side of eye. And the way that I have hurt myself and other people. Continue to tap. Under the eye. I feel so guilty about some things I have done and not done. Under the nose. I feel so ashamed about certain things I have said and done. Under your chin. I should say your chin. I feel embarrassed about things I have said and done, or not said and not done. Collarbone. Someplace inside of me, it feels as if I am not a very nice person or a good person. Continue to tap on your collarbone. Continue. Underarm, I didn't tell you about the underarm. You're literally hitting your underarm pits, really, as best as you can. I feel as if I'm not even worth forgiving. Under your breast, I am learning how to forgive other people, but I can't seem to forgive myself. Your wrist, I am carrying around so much unforgiveness. The crown of your head, I feel so bad about myself, so unforgiven. Keep tapping the crown of your head. Round 2, eyebrow. What if I stop beating myself up? Side of eye. What if it's time to start letting go of the guilt, shame, and unforgiveness? Under eye. What if I acknowledge that everything is a lesson and that I was just doing the best I could? Keep tapping under the eye. Keep tapping under the nose. What if I let go of the feeling that I can't forgive myself? On your chin. What if making the small choices starts the forgiveness process? Collarbone. What if I forgive myself a little at a time so that I feel safe and comfortable? Underarm. What if I release all feelings of guilt, shame, and blame? Keep tapping under the arm. Keep tapping under your breast. What if I give myself permission to transform my unforgiveness and self-judgment into peace and freedom? Wrist. What if nothing happens? Crown of head. What if something does happen? Something like I forgive myself. Keep tapping under your eyebrow. It feels as if I am ready to release all forms of unforgiveness toward myself. Side of eye. It feels like I am opening to the possibility of forgiving myself totally and completely. Under eye. It feels like I am already forgiven by everyone for everything. Keep tapping under your eye. Under the nose. This forgiveness is very powerful. Chin. I am tapping into the power of forgiveness right now. Collarbone. I am much more open and much better now. Underarm. I am open to forgiving myself for creating or choosing experiences that require self-forgiveness. Keep tapping under your arm. Keep tapping under your breast. I have learned my lessons and released the need to repeat them. I allow wrist. I allow my mind and heart to experience total and complete forgiveness of myself for everything. Crown of head. I know that everything has happened for my highest and greatest good. Thank you. Keep tapping the crown of your head. All right. Bring your arms down. At this time, I want you to have a few sips of water. You have just moved a lot of energy. I need you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Release that breath slowly and softly through your mouth, making the sound as you do so. Take a few moments. You just moved a lot of energy around, a lot of energy. You should be feeling that all radiating through your body. Take a deep breath. Drink some water. How's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? You don't have to speak. Just put a 1 in the chat if you're okay. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not, so we can walk through it together. This might be dredging up some things. Excellent, Tiara. Thank you. D Goddess, thank you. I'm looking for one more. Gigi, thank you. We're almost done. You guys did a tremendous job. At this time right now, I need you to go back and recheck your intensity level. Again, simply ask yourself the question on a scale from 0 to 10, how intense is the issue within your body right now? Trust what you hear. Trust what you hear. Is the intensity level below an 8? This time I need everybody to respond. Is your intensity level, the way you're feeling right now from the time before you start tapping, did it drop? Put your number in the chat between 0 and 10. I want to hear from everybody in here. Well, I should say the first 3. I'm not going to put everybody on the spot. Is it below an 8? Please give me a number. Excellent, Tiara. Excellent, D. Excellent, Erica. Wonderful. If your number is still above an 8, I want you to go back through the 3 rounds of tapping that I did. But this time, you're going to do it on the karate chop. Once you did the 3 rounds, okay, Gigi, you have to repeat, Gigi. So those 3 rounds that I just did, you're going to have to go back. Instead of going to the spaces that I told you to go, excellent, Lisa. After, what you're going to do is you're going to do the karate chop instead. You're going to substitute the karate chop. Instead of doing the eyebrow, under the chin, all of that sequence that we just did, moving that energy around, you're going to do it to the karate chop. Is that clear? Because doing it on the karate chop point helps to unlock any remaining resistance. Once you do the 3 rounds to the karate chop, recheck your intensity level. Again, Ashe, Ashe. I want to thank you for making a commitment to yourself, making this commitment to yourself. You should be applauded for wanting to heal. Make sure that you continue to breathe, drink plenty of water. Okay, through this process, you'll be shifting a lot of energy. On Wednesday, June 28th, you'll be getting your next set of 12 statements. Remember, between now and then, I want you to practice, practice, and practice. Ashe? Ashe. So, everybody, how y'all feeling? You made it through. I'm so excited for you. I really am. I really, really am. Is everybody doing okay? Would anybody like to come up and share? Let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and just share their experience. That would be great. All right. There is the link if you would like to come up. All right, let's see. Whew, child. This was very intense. I would love to hear from you. All right, Gigi, you already know. If you need any help, by all means, you know how to get in touch back. Erica, thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Deep bow to you, Tiara. I'm so glad that you got something out of it, Erica. I'm so glad. Oh, wonderful. Oh, would you like to come up and talk, darling? Would anybody like to come up and share how they're feeling after the process? Okay. Oh, wonderful, D Goddess. Wonderful. You're more than welcome. Tiara, just hit the link, doll. Anybody who wants to come up and speak, by all means, you're more than welcome to come up and do so. I got you. I got you. I see that. I see that. You're welcome, Well Runs Black. I'm so happy that you came through. I got you. I got you, D. You know, I got you, girl. Thank you for coming through. I hope I was able to help. All right, TRD. Oh, there you are. Hey, boo.
Hi, Blended Healing. How are you?
Girl, you know, I'm just trying to live the dream, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for this class. Wow. Wow. Whew.
How you feeling, mama?
Well, I feel like the main thing that I felt at the end of the tapping was like, I don't know, I never realized like how tense we get, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like air and like blood was like going back into those specific areas. I think the one area that hit me the most was underneath the breastplate. So I must have been holding some things there, some energy there that I probably didn't know anything about. Um, the tapping was just helpful. Like it's like I don't know. I've never experienced nothing like I've never done tapping before. So doing it was like okay, like I feel like things were moving, and it's like everything you said was like
Felt it, right?
yeah, like I felt it in those specific, like when we did the karate chop part, like I was like, wait, and it's like I felt like there was a vibration, and that's like I'm doing it again now as I'm talking to you. It's not even intentional. Like I'm really just hitting my hand, and it's like okay, I feel like the vibration was there, and I'm like, and it's like it's all like connecting to it. Like
Yeah.
my brain is registering to that specific spot.
Yeah.
So if it felt good and it just felt like releasing something, I cried towards the end because I was like, I never experienced nothing like that. Like you're always told to forgive, but actually putting motion behind self forgiveness, that's different. So it's more like a relief.
Very good. I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Gigi, I will do that. Give me 1 second for you. I will start here. Um, Tiara said, no, Erica said that it was much, she needed this. Tiara Latrice, who's on the panel right now, Gigi, she cried towards the end and felt like blood is flowing back into those spots. D, Goddess of Love, said very relaxed and relieved. Gigi, you said thank you. Tiara said sure. Wells Run Black said thank you. D Goddess said that she can't really say anything because she's low key working. And Erica just said that she's feeling a sense of tingling. Okay? Ashe. Please continue. I'm sorry, Tiara.
Oh no, you're fine. And I'm gonna say the when you told us to do the three words and scan the words,
Yeah.
I like you said to rework them. So I did rework them
Mm-hmm.
and fit them in. I did that part. But overall, like I just think the experience is more so like really just being in tune with yourself. And I didn't realize that there were parts of me that felt like it wasn't moving. And I did not know that. So doing all of those, the 10 meridians and just focusing your attention on that and the hand motion, it just helped, and it just felt like a release, and like yeah, it just felt like things were moving again. Like I probably had motion in areas that I didn't realize weren't moving doing all that. And I know that deals with holding on to a lot of different traumas, both self-imposed and what you've gone through in life in general. So doing this was just it just felt like a part of the release. And plus I've already been doing shadow work this week, so doing the shadow work plus this, it's like all
Yeah.
coming together at one time.
Works hand in hand. It absolutely does. Because you're going deeper down. I call it peeling the onion when you're doing shadow work because you're actually backing into it. So it's what are my triggers? Why am I triggered? When did that happen to me? When was the time before that? The time before that? All the way back to the origin of feeling where it started. Now you're going deeper back into it because now you're going specifically being guided to forgiving yourself, then forgiving your body, then forgiving, all the way up to forgiving your mother, your father, your significant other, your children. So all of those things that I've been showing you every morning, it's just a segment of what will be going into deeper diving. So if you want to go back at this point and go back and listen to the morning um, where I said where I started, I forgive myself, and re-listen to that because in there gives you a mantra for the day. Also, there is an ending segment to this when you are done. Like we did, I didn't put it together. I did give you a link to a gratitude meditation. So it brings you back out of this nice and slow, you know, to help readjust yourself back. You know, I should have put it in here tonight, but I didn't. But that right there alone will help you balance yourself back into yourself, if that makes sense. Also, um then you get a time where you would fit in and write in your journal, preferably at night when you have time to digest a whole day, or when you finish tapping and how you just went there. You just did a reflection in words. You're going to take those same words that you just spoke and put them in your reflection and write them in your journal. Ashe?
I say, gotcha. I say.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tiara. Is there anything else?
Yes, I
Go
wanted.
ahead,
I
girl.
wanted to, outside of this, I wanted to thank you for the blend you sent me.
Oh, girl. Okay.
I slept like a baby last night.
You did.
I slept like a I slept like a baby.
Did
I
you?
didn't know that putting those specific things together, you actually feel something.
I
I said, oh,
told you.
I said, wait a minute, this is working. I was at the table and my son was looking at me. I'm like, oh my God, this works. He said, Mommy, you look peaceful. I'm like, oh no. I went in the bathroom and looked in the mirror. I was like, oh my, like, wait a minute, this works. So I was like, okay, let me start off with just doing the 4 pulls. And I did the 4. And I
Listen,
was like,
okay. So
oh,
now you have to let everybody else catch up to what you're talking about. Go ahead.
okay, so look, last week, well, a few days ago, Blended Healing gave me a whole bunch of like herbal remedies and how to use like certain roots and herbs to deal with relaxation, womb healing, pain, like everything, right? So she gave me this specific blend of herbs to put together. It's rose petals, mullein, damian, and mother's wort. So I ordered it from Amazon. I got all 4. You told me to get specifically organic, and
Right.
I took I didn't have the handheld crusher that you told me to get just yet. I got it today, but I had the regular weed crusher. So I did like 2 sets of each herb and put it in like a safe plastic guard and mixed it together. And I got the vegan pre-roll. So I was stuffing it in there and everything. I'm like, okay, we're gonna see if this works. So I did the whole shebang. I said, okay, let me take a nice shower, let me pray, let me read my Psalms, let me light my candle. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go sit on the couch now. And I lit it. So I took 4 pulls and I'm sitting, I'm like, okay, not yet. Maybe about like 6 or 7 minutes into the 4 pulls, I said, oh, snap. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait, this works. So I'm like walking around the house, like I don't know. It made me a little hungry too. Like I had some ramen left over, and I just ate a little bit of it because I was sipping the broth. I'm like, oh shit, this works. So then I took more pulls. I said, okay, I'm just gonna finish it. So I finished it, and the next thing I know, I don't even remember what I was watching on the computer. I put on Kingdom Come. I was watching the movie. And next thing I know, I just like, uh-oh. Like I just got real sleepy and I just dozed off. And I was in pain last night a little bit because I'm still healing from the surgery, but
Right,
I
right.
did the whole thing. I said, all right, it's time for me to go to bed. And then this morning when I got up, when I say I guess maybe my whole body doesn't sleep because I felt like my whole body was rested. Like everything was my head was rested, my body. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, my whole body felt like it slept. So I got up, I ate breakfast. We ordered some Starbucks, and then I proceeded to smoke another one. I said, "Okay, we're gonna do this about twice a day because, like I told you, I just stopped smoking everything. So me bringing this in, like my system is like completely clean. So this going into it, it's like, oh wow, like I felt like it was absorbing all the stuff. So now I'm gonna tell you this though. You gave me that blend, right? But I went on TikTok and I was looking at the herbal videos of like other blends people have done. So
Yes.
I'm gonna be. I need you to There's a specific type of blend I would like for you to recommend for me. I want another one because right now I got the candula flower. I got the oh my god, it starts with the Y. I'll have to go in the cabinet. But I
Yarrow.
got a few things. Yes, yarrow. I did get that. I sure did. Yeah.
Mhm.
So whatever other blends you could send me, I will definitely use them and appreciate them. And like I told you last week when we talked, I'm like, you need to get back in the lab
I'm
because
going
this
back in the lab. You see, I put it up there.
please,
I'm going back in the lab. I'm going back in the lab.
please, because that thing was like a miracle. Like when I get off of here and I finish the journaling, I'm about to do another one. 'Cause
See,
oh
people don't
man.
realize that you can smoke rose petals, man.
And it smells amazing. Like it
Yeah.
smells good. Like like when you smell tobacco or you smell marijuana, like the smell is there. Like this is literally like a floral scent. And then the fact you told me put the melanin in it, and that helps with like clearing the passage. Oh, it's been clearing all right. It's been clearing all right. It is. I'm like, okay.
That's what's up. Thank you for the endorsement.
You listen, I'll tell anybody about you. Listen, I don't a few of the aliens I tell them said, y'all not gonna believe what I had last night. And they was like, what happened? I said, listen, blended healing told me about this herb blend and it works. Like it really works. Like you can just I
Yes,
passed on the knowledge
Gigi.
to them. Like, listen, this is not from me. She gave me this. So when y'all see her in the chat, like if it works for you, you better tell her it works because this is from her. This is not from me. God just put her in position to be in my life right now so I could get this knowledge. So yeah, I'm like, I'm willing to learn more. I'm willing to accept whatever information she gonna pass on to me so I can use it towards complete healing and relaxation. And there's another thing I'm not gonna ask you about that on air.
No doubt. All right, all
I'll ask
right.
you behind the scenes about that one. But I loved it. It was like the whole body felt everything. Like literally my whole body felt the blend. I was like my arms. No, I felt it in my legs first.
Yeah.
I
I
felt it in
usually
my
feel it in
legs.
my arms first.
Oh, you
In
feel it in your arms first?
I feel it in my arms first.
Oh, mine was my leg. It started in my leg. I said, oh, okay. Then if everything else came after, I was like, oh wow. And it probably could have been because I meditated right before my legs was folded. So that probably went to the part that needed to relax the most. So it went there. But when that shit just went zoom, I said, oh wow. And I was gonna ask you, how many of those a day can I do? Because like I will keep doing it.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's natural. It's from the earth. Um, there's no as long as you have the base in there. Malian is the base for
Yeah.
all smokables because you want to clear. You want to make sure your airways are clear. That helps clears your bronchial and all of that. Malian does all by itself. I know it's a little tacky sometimes and it's hard sometimes, but because it gets stuck in the stuff, when you're trying to blend, crush it down a little bit more. But as long as you have that base in there, you should be fine.
Oh, okay, great. Because I've only done one today, but I'm gonna do another one, and I'm probably gonna do another one before I go to bed. But that stuff is amazing. Like I like I don't know, I like the flavor and the smell. It alone just relax me. But man, that stuff is wonderful. Oh man,
Wait till
that
you get to the
sleep was
lavender. Wait till you
amazing.
get to the lavender one.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I love me some lavender, so I'm. Oh God, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be so good.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much for the endorsement, man.
You are welcome. I will endorse you anytime. You say the word, I'll do it. Just that was a miracle in a puff puff.
Puff puff that. You funny. I love it, Tiara. Listen, I want everybody to please follow the Tiara Latrice show. She has a wonderful show. Let me see. Girl, I'm gonna do it just as simple as this. D Goddess, if you can, oh no, D, are you still here, baby?
It's okay. You ain't gotta do all that. Listen, this I want to thank you. You ain't got to shout me out for nothing.
Well, I
You
want
did me a
everybody
service
to
by
know.
just helping me relax in life in this class. You did enough for me today. You ain't got to do nothing else.
Yo, Erica, I'm telling you, this non-CBD stuff, I'm telling you, y'all don't even know.
Oh God! Like, if
Oh,
please let me know if you need a testimonial video. I will do it. Like, you say the word. I'm like, listen, she's not lying. This stuff is dope. I've never who knew at 30 years old. Well, a little with 30 plus 3, whatever. But who knew at this stage of life I'll be learning like this new level of connecting through nature, through herbs, and letting it do like the healing stuff. Man, that sleep was the bomb. I ain't never slept that good in life.
wonderful. Thank you so much for dropping, and please drop your link, D. D is wonderful. I listened to her spoken word. I wish she would come back more. I actually listened to that song, D, that was done with another gentleman on your page. I encourage you to please, please, please continue on your path, D. You got something there. Thank you, Erica. They're both wonderful content creators. I want to thank everybody who came through today. Tiara, thank you so much. Tiara is on iHeartRadio. She's also on Spotify and a couple more platforms. Of course, she's definitely on, of course, YouTube, but she's on several different platforms. She also has a wonderful segment that she did last night. It's called DOAP, right?
Yep, Dose of Awakening podcast. Yes, ma'am.
Girl, bomb diggity. You
Thank
guys
you.
have got to link into that. And she's also going to be redoing her page, or, I've been catching some of that in the algorithm since I signed up to that other page you have, which was the page for the Lord have mercy, Oracle.
Yes, I have 3 channels in total, but the one that I'm on now, the one y'all see me on, I will be doing stuff, but I will be utilizing the main channel to promote the podcast more because I get more, people to see visibility that way. But
Yeah.
y'all just stay tuned. Y'all gonna see where my journey going. I'm proud of me at this
We
point.
already done spoke it into existence. We spoke it into existence already. D,
Absolutely.
I don't see your link, D. Where's your link, doll? Where's your link, D?
Thank you, D girl. I went back in the comments. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming, man. Man, y'all are really amazing, beautiful people. Thank you. I appreciate every ounce of support y'all been giving me, for real.
I just can't wait to see you on that platform. What I heard a little birdie whispering about. When's that gonna happen? I'm gonna say that's my friend. That's my friend. I know her. She's my friend.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you behind the scene. I'm gonna tell you when. Don't worry. Don't. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just wait for it.
D, can you please drop your link? All right, please. If you don't do it, I'll just put you on Front Street and do it myself.
Oh Lord.
Oh, she did it. Okay. All right. All right. So, is there anybody else who would like to come up and talk about how they felt from tonight? My body is so relaxed right now. It's so relaxed. And I thank you all for this. I really, really do, because I needed to go through this process of deeper healing as well. So again, I thank you for being so receptive and accepting me in this journey that I'm on, whether I'm reading the cards for you, channeling, providing products, whatever it is that the collective needs. Like I said, I know what my purpose is. I know what my mission is. It's just a matter of keeping myself motivated enough, because sometimes I get a little, downtrodden, so to speak. and it feels as though like, is everybody connecting? Can everybody understand? Or sometimes I just want to throw the towel in and just like, let me go back to the lab, you know? But I know that you have to put yourself out there, and the divine ain't gonna let me do it anyway. I tried. He wouldn't let me do it. So you're stuck with me for a little while. And let's just let this page grow. Please share, please subscribe. I am streaming right now on 2 platforms, on my business page and Facebook, which is Shamaka Essential Blends, as well as Blended Healing on this page. I do have a Blended Healing Facebook closed group, which I will be revamping, and maybe that will be our little side home so we can discuss in a closed group where you will feel safe. I go on and stand on the integrity of safety in the spaces that I'm in. I let the divine guide. I try not to take things back or get into my feels about a lot of stuff. I try, but I'm human, you know. But I try. But it was a blessing to present this tonight. And we are, yes, thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Erica. Erica's been here almost day one once I started streaming, and I appreciate her. I really do. She's a very great supporter, and I love her to death. She really has some nice, wise words to tell you, and I appreciate you, Erica. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you, all the content creators that popped in, showed love. Please share the video so people can see it. Once I get myself into a comfortable place, I will be putting in timestamps for those of you who want to go back so you can continue your tapping, and I can guide you through the tapping. So that way you don't have to listen to the whole presentation. You can go back and hit on where you need to go. All right, so you're going to work in this section between now or Saturday, because we already did Friday, Saturday through Tuesday. On Wednesday, I will be giving you and setting you up with your next group of 12, plus your statement and the promptings. So you may not have to do it live. It may be pre-recorded. Ashe. And then on Friday, next Friday, we will meet again. And then we'll go through the next 2 sets until we complete all 21 subjects. Okay? All right. I want to thank you all for coming through. I love you all to death. Please like, salute, Big O, salute, salute, sir. Thank you so much for coming in. Erica, thank you, baby girl. Thank you for believing in me, and you just don't know what you do. You really don't. So, please like, share, and subscribe. I would love to get up to my next threshold of 250 subscribers. I'm on the road to that. I am very humbled. If you would like to tip the hostess, because I got yelled at for not sharing my Cash App, it is right there across the bottom ticker. Cash App, Shamaka Essentials. Okay, so that's the Cash App. Because like I said, I got yelled at for not putting my Cash App up. So I'm sorry. So I want to thank you again. Listen, have a wonderful Friday night. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be well. And I will see you soon. Ashe and deep bow to each and every one of you.